Hello everybody, I'm Cadet Jennings, and today I'll be giving an SI brief over the proper procedures of enemy prisoner of war searches and the proper technique to putting on a tourniquet. Both of these being key components of our action on processes, and I will have my sources listed in the description below. Alright, firstly we're going to start with the EPW procedures, and usually, with our numbers we're going to have someone pulling security, but for this we're just going to notion that someone's pulling security there. I'm going to be the actual searcher. And after you got your man pulling security, the first thing you want to do is check if he is dead. And how we are taught to do that is a nice little knee check to the groin. I'm going to be notioning most of these things. I'm also not going to knee check my little brother. You knee check him. The next thing you want to do is check the body, which we do by hooking our arms up underneath the body and tilting him away, kind of like a wrestling legs in. And we're going to wait for our security man to either holler clear, or he's gonna holler like grenade or something. And what you're gonna do in an instance of that is push the body away and roll to safety. All right, now to continue the search as if the body was clear, we're going to begin our systematic search of the body. And we're gonna do this from top to bottom as quickly as we can. You're going to want to begin with the arms first, pulling back the sleeves as far as possible, checking the rest of the arm. Coming up into the collar, and if they're wearing some sort of headgear or helmet, knock it off, check it for anything, right? What we're searching for is really anything. Weapons, intel, anything you do find, make sure you tell your security or notion to somebody that you have found something. Again, the other arm, do the same thing, right? Thoroughly checking it. Then come up into the the grips of the armpit and begin making your way down to the belt line. When you're at the belt line, you're gonna want to take your fingers and dig them in, right? We're gonna search for anything we can find. And if they're wearing something like us, like an over jacket or some sort of really multi-layers, right? You're gonna wanna pull up the shirt and check underneath it. Then continue making your way down to the buttocks area, check that. And then much like the arms, we're gonna check each individual leg at a time. So beginning with this leg, right? Up into the groin, down the leg, checking. Now when you get to the boot, you can cut the laces and take the boot off, searching it as well. With the other leg now, and down. So now that we've searched this part of the body, we're going to want to flip the body. And for that, we have sort of a technique for it. You take one leg, wrap it around the other, take your bottom hand, grab the bottom leg, and just sort of flip the body. If that doesn't work for you, you'll have to get in there and manually turn the body yourself, but that technique should do the trick. Body flipped, we're gonna do the exact same thing from this side. Again, starting with the arms. I know I'm notioning a lot of this, but this should be a very thorough checking. Up into the collarbone, other arm, and down once again to the belt line, right? The groin area. You're gonna, again, use your fingers, check the belt line, check the groin area, lift the shirt, check underneath that. We're looking for really anything, right? Other legs again, going down, boots are already off. Other leg. Now that we got the body successfully checked, what we're taught here in the ROTC is to take the legs, fold them over. Do the same with the arms. Take the arms, fold them over, and if need be, move on to the other bodies and do the same. All right, for the last part of my SI brief here, I'm going to be going over how to appropriately apply a tourniquet. This also being part of our aid and litter process. This can be really a lifesaver. First, you're going to have a tourniquet, and here we have our injured victim. And let's just say that for the sake of this example, he has an injury on his right leg, down in this area. What we want to do is get the tourniquet high and tight up on the leg. Wrapping it very tightly. Again, for the sake of this example, I'm not going to cut the blood off of my brother's leg. If you want to come down into this a little more, you can, Dad. And after we wrap it tight, we're going to really get even more tight here. twisting this, stopping the blood flow in the leg. And in certain situations, they do have time on it. Like for our security job this summer, we would have to have done that, put the time on it. But for the sake of example, we're not going to do that. And that's really simple enough. It's a very simple process. Obviously, that's not extremely tight, but the point of it is to get it extremely tight to save the leg. So you're going to make it. Maybe not your leg though, but. And with that concludes my video brief here on enemy prisoner of war searches and the appropriate application of tourniquets. Obviously, my acting skills aren't extremely honed, but with that, I'll see you guys next fall. Cyclone Battalion out.